back over another of the rivers that make the way in into Wars, Master into Wars the Meuse. Effectively back over the Gure, just takes the left-hand turn here alongside the road, go back over the river, then it's going to be another left-hand cut across. So left-hand turn there, just sweeping around the side. Here come the chasers onto that main road section as well. It's not very long. The gap at the moment, 15 seconds. So all 5 chasers back together again. Oh, Sharon Van Anrooy, great rider when it comes to the classics. Second place in Doors van Vlaanderen in 2024. Taking away a podium at the run at Van Vlaanderen in 2024 as well. Great riding by her on the classics all that season, riding very, very strongly indeed. Certainly a rider who we know can go well at the Continental European Championships in on the 4th of October, still on form. We've got the gas canisters there taped to the seat pin. You can see, just in case of need of having to do a reinflation. Hopefully at this stage we're not going to see any issues though for Van Anrooy, a 23-year-old goes in the Netherlands in the lead. It's looking more and more secure as we see Van Anrooy on that tight right-hand turn at the moment. On to the grass, onto that little bit of a track where the organisers trying to avoid meadow fields, no man-made obstacles like planks. The course should be entirely rideable when it is dry, and it should only be weather that will stop the riders from racing it on the bike rather than having to get off and run. We're certainly seeing that today. So this short chicane to take them over the side of the lake. And they'll start to come back into town once again. Just in the grounds at the moment of the Kasteel Vishardhelt. A home here with the avenue of trees, providing a fitting run out and through as we start to make our way down on the main drag into Warstown. Long section of cycle track coming up now, pretty much cycle track or gravel all the way in. It's a paved section as we make our run in for the majority of the early part of the run in here, but we quickly switch to the gravel as we get a little bit further on. As we get into the last 4 kilometre, it's pretty much all gravel on the way down, apart from the crossings. Certainly when you get to that last kilometre, they're not expecting to see anything but long straight run in here. Well, the chasing group have got in their sights Sharon Van Anrooy at 17 seconds. Are we going to see somebody commit to that chase? Somebody commit to pull that back at the moment? The 5 riders are matching the pace of Van Anrooy, whose lead at the moment is still hovering under 20 seconds. It's gone out just over. It's been hovering around 15 to 17. Across the asphalt, back up on to the cobbled track, onto the paved track at the moment. Not asphalt, but certainly not loose gravel by any stretch of the imagination at the moment. How long do these riders wait? How long can they play the game of waiting? Kopecky just doing a turn on the front at the moment, looking to keep that gap manageable. It's come down by a second, down to 16 seconds, but that could literally just be the difference in pace going around 1 or 2 turns on that section. Of course, going to dip it down. This takes them underneath the main rail line, Maastricht North Station, just to the right of the riders. Another look over the shoulder by Van Anrooy. She knows that gap is getting closer. 14 seconds is the gap. The riders that Van Anrooy's coming up on at the moment are riders who have had a lesser distance to do, covering 1.5 laps of the main big loop rather than the 2. The age group is going off, but we're sticking in with our women's elite race. It's the 2025 UCI Gravel World Championships coming to you from Limburg. We're into our last 2.5 kilometres as we see the chasers making their way in following our solo leader. 5 chasers, 1 leader, and now Julia Kopecky, the rider from Czechia, doing the hard work. As you can see, it's going to be 2,000 metres to go. 2,000 metres left for Shirin Van Anrooy to hold off the chase behind. She comes up over the top of the roadway here at the moment. Into that same section, the chase is coming, and at the moment we are down to 4 riders, just looking to see where Kopecky has gone to. And we saw that she was working hard. Has she come off the front and gone off the back of the group completely? So at the moment, Kathleen Phoebus along with Voss, then Persico, the 4 riders in that group, but chasing our leader Van Anrooy. Van Anrooy on one of these small bridges, just lifts up and over the top. No breaking of pace though for the leader at the moment. Just going past the Castile Geselt. Going to be heading in through a little bit of tarmac as they go through the technology park, and then it's going to be a left-hand turning. She's going to be able to line herself up for the finish. So right on to the technology park, slight left coming off, and Van Anrooy now knows the distances are coming down. 1,000 metres to go. They're at 11 seconds. The gap is coming down. Is it going to be enough? Are we going to see Van Anrooy able to hold on? She's going to dip down underneath the roadway here. So tenuous at the moment. Van Anrooy emerges from the bridge as the chasers go underneath the 1 kilometre to go banner. The main road dips into the tunnel. The riders move on to where the old main road used to come through town. The old dual carriageway came into town. Now has become a cycle path, taking riders into the centre of Maastricht, and it's taking our race leader on the way in. The chasers are all the way across the track at the back behind here. They are not at the moment looking like they have got a coherent chase going. The gap though, it is starting to come down. I don't think it's quite within single digits at the moment, but it's getting close as they make their way down towards the finish. Our Netherlands riders at the moment are coming in. We've got less than 500 metres to go. Van Anrooy is leading this in. Can she hold off Phoebus? Can she hold off Voss? Can she hold off Castellin? This is the run in here at the moment. This is going to be absolutely key. What can she do? She's got to find some reserves from somewhere. Persico is waiting behind. She's waiting to jump. Look over the shoulder from Voss. Now Phoebus goes as Anrooy fades. Phoebus kicks her for the line. Lorena Phoebus, who took the bronze medal in 2024, leads it out. Voss comes alongside. Voss tries to match her. Voss cannot hold her. Phoebus takes victory. Lorena Phoebus takes a victory at the UCI 2025 Gravel World Championships in Limburg in the Netherlands. Phoebus in 1, taking away a top spot. Voss in 2nd place. Persico takes 3rd. Castellin takes 4th. And Van Anrooy rounds out the top 5 with Kopecky taking 6th. Well, you can see the congratulations there from the riders. No surprises.
Ja. Kampioen. Dankjewel. Well done. Thanks.
Well, the former champion giving out the congratulations there to our race winner, Lorena Vives, takes away the win, takes away the title at 26 years of age after battling away in, poised in third wheel in the Netherlands drain. She had Persico behind her. Vos was aware of the threat. Amroy leading out, started to face. She looked over her shoulder. She knew the kick was going